Ask me once and don't ask me twice. When it comes to record sales, putting them numbers up, Beyonce is very nice. Adidas and Beyonce has decided to cut partnerships with each other. Beyonce and the large second sports brand, Adidas, has decided to end their partnership, making up the end of the year 2023. Beyonce and the world's second largest sport brand, Adidas, has decided to end their partnership, making the end of the era. The decision comes as Ivory Park, Beyonce fashion brand, experienced a significant drop in sales by over 50%, $40 million in 2022, below Adidas' initial project sales of $250 million. The decline prompts Adidas to issue a profit warning to its investors as the company seeks to recover from significant loss and refocus on their product line. Adidas recently struggled can be announced that its partnership strategies over the past few years, which revolves around collaborations with various artists, including Bad Bunny, Pharrell Williams, and the rapper Kanye West, also known as Ye. Only one of these partnerships consistently met or exceeded its financial expectation was Kanye West. Regarding Ivory Park, the brand revenue in 2021 amounts to $93 million, but it was a far significant decline to $40 million in 2022, falling far short of the project of $250 million. The outlook for 2023 is not much brighter, with project revenues of $65 million, well below the target of $335 million. As the Wall Street Journal reported, Adidas' contract with Beyonce stipulates an annual payment of $20 million to the superstar, and this partnership was originally set to expire at the end of the year. So guys, Beyonce, she don't need no Adidas. Beyonce right now is on tour. Her tour is on a gross over $1 billion. So her main focus is not with Adidas. Adidas is losing money. Kanye West has put the Kanye curse on Adidas. No one wants to work with Adidas no more. They are the second largest company behind Nike. But they are going and they making bad bridges with these high profile celebrities. And they burning their bridges. Do you know the culture will ban Adidas for messing with Queen Bee? Messing with Kanye West, he already put a dent in their financial situations. So basically, they just need to pull back and relax, because this is our culture, not theirs. Guys, you know I like to go into stories. And today's story, we want to go down to South Carolina. We have a 93-year-old lady fighting to keep her family land, and she reached $350,000 in funding goals. A 93-year-old lady living in Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, has received more than $350,000 to help keep her from losing her home. As it stands, Jocelyn White surprised her financial goals. It was only set for $11,810 on the GoFundMe app. These funds will be going towards paying a attorney fees. Developers Point Investment Group filed a lawsuit in February 2023 to force Ms. White to sell her house, land, so the company can develop a 147-unit resident building. That money will come in handy. The Island Pocket reported that according to court documents, Belly Point investment groups and rights must mediate and orchestrate within 300 days from September 18th of the filing date. In May, Wright granddaughter Sharice Grove went online hoping to raise $350,000 as a GoFundMe for what Ms. Wright stands. Donations pulled from everywhere, including $40,000 from the Dallas Maverick guard Kyrie Irving, who recently donated additional $24,000. Other celebrities who donated, including rapper Snoop Dogg, filmmaker, actor, and playwright Mr. Tyler Perry, and also the rapper Meek Mills. The GoFundMe stated that the money would go towards the cost of Ms. Jocelyn attorney fees, any property taxes, and construction a fence to create a barrier between Grandma Jocelyn White property and the new development, which has recently paved a road 22 feet from her back porch, an area that was once acred of untouched forest, swampland, and refuges to the Hilton Head, diverse wildlife. According to WSAV, Wright said that the land has been in her family since just after the civil rights. Black people has historical and have strange relationships with the landowners in America. Landowners is a big part of the wealth transfer. Stephanie Wright said, according to her information, when they steal your land, they steal your future. Guys, if your family left you any type of property, land, you have to fight for what's yours. You have to reach out to people and ask for help if you need help. And which this Miss young lady has done, and her granddaughter has reached out to the world. And the world of the universe had came back with a return of $350,000 to help her keep her house and the property and the land around her house. God is good, people. Get on your knees and pray. Ask for help. Everyone's suffering. Everyone is going through something. You think you have the biggest doubt or suffer that you're dealing with, someone else has something bigger. But she got on her knees and she prayed. And everybody reached out and helped her. So now she's able to keep her house and the land. So God is good, people. Always remember that. Hagen's family lost 35 acres of land in Manhattan, North Carolina in 1942. The site has track and equities, related news and views for nearly 2 decades, noted that the blacks had 90% of their land stolen from them by the 21st century. Guys, if that's not an amazing story, if that's not motivating, whatever you're going through in life, you have to fight. You have to get up. You have to do what you have to do to move forward in this life. Times are hard for everyone. But you have to pray, believe in God, because he's out here and he will help you. And once God get involved, everyone else of his kids will get involved also. Guys, we're going to talk about a little bit of football right now. The Washington Commanders versus the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears, they have not won a game this season. And they played the Washington Redskins. And guess what, people? The Chicago Bears has beat the Commanders 40-20. This is their first win, so they are 1-4. The Washington Commanders is 2-3. We won 2 games. We were doing good at first. I don't know what happened. What's going on? The shift. I don't know what's going on. But we are embarrassing our city out here, people. I'm from Washington, D.C. The Commanders is from Washington, D.C. And guys, we got to get it together. We are 2-3, and we looking real suspect out here. Speaking of Washington, D.C., nearly 50 fugitives who are facing gun-related or violent charges in D.C. were taken in custody this week under the multi-agency operation. 42 D.C. fugitives with outstanding warrants was arrested by this agency. Operation Trident also recovered 3 guns during the arrest, which focused on people who were violent offenders with outstanding warnings. According to a D.C. police news release, many of those offenders has failed to comply with the terms of their supervision release. So guys, if you are on probation and they give you supervised release, you have to report to your supervisor. You have to report to them or they will put a warrant out on you. You just can't get released and don't say you have, because you have to go down there. Whatever they ask you to do to take yours 2 times a week, go see your probation officer. You got to do this, people. Or they're going to put a warrant out on you. And this would happen to these guys, over 40 people. And they end up confiscating guns and stuff off. So you got more charges going on now. You got more charges because you did not want to comply to the rules that you agreed to. If you get released from jail and they said, okay, you have to see a supervisor every week, you have to go. If they give you an anchor monitor, you have to wear that and be in the house. Whatever you say, it's like a contract. You just can't get released and don't fulfill your contract because they come to get you. And then when they do come and get you, they run to your house or your car, wherever you are, and you got illegal items near you, that's making the situation worse. Think about it, people. That's making the situation worse. So guys, follow the rules. Stay out of jail because it's already hard out here. You want to get ahead, not move behind. Guys, a CVS store in D.C., Columbia Heights neighborhood has been ransacked. Customers are raising concern about the location on 14th Street in Northwest and Iverson Street Northwest after noticing the shelves are completely empty. So they ransacked the whole CVS. The shelves was empty, people. So people are just grabbing and going. What that means is they walking in with bags and they coming out with all types of items without paying for it. It's called grab and go. They put their hoodie over their head, grab and go. But guess what, guys? CVS has made a statement. And listen to what they say. They say even though y'all ransacked our store, but the pharmacy by itself does $3,000 a day. And the big pharmacy does $40,000 a day. So yeah, keep swiping front store items. Basically, they're throwing it in their face saying, hey, you could take that little bit of money. We getting the big money from the pharmacies, the drugs. They are the new drug dealers, guys. They make $3,000 a day at a one CVS store. So in the big pharmacies is doing $40K a day. So they basically slapping in your face, hey, take the napkins, take the toilet papers, take the dog food, whatever. We getting the money on the back end from the pharmacy from selling drugs to people. Illegal drugs, not illegal, but legal drugs. But guys, that's just another statement that CVS spokesman has spoken out about. Also, more information in Washington, D.C. This is awesome, people. AT&T works with Gallaudet University to create a 5G helmet so their deaf and hard of hearing students can play football. How amazing is that? Coaches will select players from the tablet, which will then show up on the players' visors. That is awesome. So now if you have a disability, you can play football because AT&T is creating a 5G helmet. And these guys can see it on their front windshield and be able to play football. I think that's amazing. Also, if you notice, the buses are slower and more crowded these days. And you are not alone. Metro say increased traffic has been clogging up systems. Not only is it inconvenience, but it makes a route more difficult to be on time. So guys, don't blame the bus drivers. It's the weight of the vehicle with so many passengers and the traffic in the city. That's why these buses are not making it on time. So they want to, tell the people to give the bus drivers not so much of a hard time because it's not their fault. It's basically the buses is overcrowded and they are heavy. And it's hard for that bus to pick up speed, stop, pick up speed again, stop, because there's so many passengers on these buses. And then also the traffic. Stop and go, stop and go. So this is why the buses are late for their routes. So guys, let's be patient. I know you got to get to work, but you need to leave at least 30 minutes earlier than what you usually leave because things just get worse out there. Things are expensive. Traffic is crazy. People are angry. Everybody want to fight. Everybody want to shoot. All these coochies online, buttholes online. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, people. Everybody is out here doing whatever they want, and they do not respect the law. They don't respect each other. They don't care about the man. They don't care about the woman. The kids don't care about the adults. What's going on, people? What is going on out here? Guys, Drake revealed that he's dropping his new album at 6 a.m. today. Today is Friday, people. Drake got a new album coming out Friday today at 6 a.m. And he got a song on there that's called 6 a.m. North Carolina or something like that. It's a banger. He already gave me, hey, this guy's a marketing genius. This guy's a marketing genius, guys. When it comes to this music, he know what he doing. His team got his back. So guys, look out for Drake's new album today at 6 a.m. Guys, you've been hearing about Sexy Radio. You hear about her sex tape. you hearing about her little coochie that they say looks terrible. I don't know what's going on. But JT showed some love to Sexy Red following her sex tape being posted on Instagram. Girl, you know you sexy. This is what JT said to Sexy Red. Girl, you know you sexy. You know you are sexy. Guys, is this a publicity stunt? Is this a marketing tool for her to sell more records? Or did her sex tape really drop from someone else? Or did she do it? I don't know. I don't know what's real, what's fake no more. I'm just going on what I hear. But, you know, if it was leaked, the guy who did it was a straight, that was some sucker stuff. If you are messing with a female, you don't have to put that on the internet, man. Come on, bro. But I hope it was just a marketing tool. And I hope whatever her mission was to do that, if she did it, I hope it works out for her. Guys, guess what? Popeyes has officially bypassed KFC at the number 2 spot for the chicken fast food chain. And guess who's number 1? Guess who's number 1? You already know people. The top servers. The top people who be out there taking your order with mad respect. Chick-fil-A is number 1. Popeyes is number 2. And now KFC is number 3. So guys, who's fighting for the chicken spot? Who's going to get the number 1 chicken spot in 2024? Because right now, Chick-fil-A is crushing all of them because they got that service. Thank you. Have a nice day. Was your order okay? Can I take that empty box? Would you like a refill? They be on it like a real restaurant. And people who are restaurant critics know how a restaurant should be ran. Like myself, I am a restaurant critic. Me and my son, we go out, we look at the service, and this is how we tip our waiter, because we know about the restaurant industry. So if I'm getting bad services and you acting like you don't want to be there, I'm not going to tip you. But if I see you got a passion in what you do as a restaurant server, I'm going to give you 30%. And this is what the level of Chick-fil-A is doing at a fast food joint. So guys, there we have it here at the OG Top Podcast. Like I said, if you've been under a rock, maybe under a bridge, feel free to come here at the OG Top Podcast, because you know we discuss real life situations. And this is what we do. But once again, guys, peace, and we are out.